All right. Welcome, Naya.
Hi.
How are you today?
Yeah, I'm great today.
Wonderful.
How are you?
Very good, very good. Thank you for being here. First of all, why don't we have you begin by telling us about yourself, please?
Sure. First of all, I'm very honored to be here for this interview today. My name is Nayeon Kim. I will be graduating from Jurong University tomorrow, where I majored in German language and literature and minored in business administration. The reason that I feel I would be one of the best candidates for Lufthansa is because I continually look for the ways to challenge myself, and one way in doing this was living abroad in Germany for a year. And I also have several experiences in customer service field, but I understand that the top priority for this position is safety. In closing, I feel very confident and comfortable working within a team, and I feel that my friendly demeanor will be a great benefit to Lufthansa. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you. That was a very great introduction. Can you tell me why you want to be a flight attendant?
Through my experiences in customer service field, I realized that I can make people feel happy with my small kindness, and customers' smiling face and their satisfaction makes me also happy too. And also I really enjoy interacting with customers as well as with colleagues. So I decided to work in the customer service field and work as a team.
Okay.
And
go ahead.
yeah. And one day I was fascinated by the job as a flight attendant because they provide the best service and safety even during times of difficult situation and limited space.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one thing we also forgot to mention was that you're looking for challenges.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll just mention that. All right, wonderful. And what can you tell us about Lufthansa as a company?
I feel that, in my opinion, it's the best airline in the world because Lufthansa always tries to be better. For example, it's the biggest airline in Europe, but Lufthansa never settles for the present and develops itself by expansion and introduce new aircraft and service like Flynet.
Okay.
This characteristic matches mine. I'm a person who tries to be better every day. I figure out the way to improve myself and challenge myself personally and professionally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And what do you feel that may be the most difficult part of this job or this position?
I would say the most difficult part would be physical and mental challenging because we have to adapt to time differences, irregular working schedule, and night duties. So we have to stay always healthy
And how do you feel that you'll be able to do that and maintain that physical ability as well as the mental and emotional maybe duress of this high demanding position?
I feel that I can handle this by exercising, which is one of my hobbies, and it's the best way to relieve stress and stay healthy. So I can handle that.
Okay, wonderful. And how do you feel that you would handle any type of conflict or kind of pressure situations?
When I have a difficult and high demanding situation, I follow my own three steps. Number one, I try to remain calm. Number two, I take a pause and evaluate the whole situation. And finally, I assess the level of priority and actions that need to be taken.
Okay, wonderful. And can you give me an example of a time that you had to deal professionally with a very stressful situation?
Yes. When I was working at a cinema, it happened on Christmas Day. Every movie was fully booked and our site was full of customers. I was issuing a ticket that customers had booked before, and at the moment, our computer system were totally down. So we couldn't print out any tickets and sell the tickets. Can you imagine that? And customers were getting angry and started yell and hit the table like that. I was trying to remain calm and try to customers calm down. And to resolve this, I take a pause and I suggested to I take a pause and evaluate this situation, and then I suggested to my manager to delay the movie's showing. And fortunately, he accepted my suggestion and he postponed showing the movie, and we started to issue the ticket by our hand, not automatically. Obviously, it took much more time, but eventually we made all customers get into the movie room.
Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful. Sounds like you did a great job on that. Can you tell me what you feel is your weaknesses?
As for my weakness, it's obviously my English.
Okay.
Even though I feel very confident to speak in English, but I believe that there is always room for improvement. So I enjoy devoting my time and energy to improve my English skills. One way in doing this was hiring a private English tutor, and we met 3 times or 4 times a week. And also, I really like spending my time reading articles and watching English series or listening to radio. Yeah.
And what is one of your favorite English series that you enjoy watching?
I would say The Good Wife is my favorite thing.
Okay, wonderful. And what would you say your strengths are?
My strengths are my work ethic and strong attention to detail, and my passion for continuing to develop a high standard for customer service relations by being flexible and versatile. Since I have worked in this customer service field, I strive to define myself to provide the best service for customers, and I realized that the top priority is safety for this job. And through my attentiveness, I always try to anticipate customers' needs, as I'm always willing to go above and beyond.
Okay.
Yeah.
And can you give me an example of how you go above and beyond for a customer?
Yes, I have an example. When I was working at a cinema, a customer who can't move his body by himself visited our site in a motorized wheelchair. I approached him and he was holding a pen with his mouth, and he started to write something on his smartphone with that pen. He didn't write the full sentences, but just a few words, but I got his point very well, and I understood what he wanted to see. So I could offer the ticket very quickly, and he seemed very satisfied with my service as well.
Okay, wonderful. And obviously, since, again, talking about this being a very high demanding position,
Yeah.
what unique skills do you feel you can bring to this position?
I would say, because I have been to Germany for a year, I could have better understanding of German. I could have better understanding of Western culture and mindset. The opportunity that I could live with 5 other international flatmates makes me have better understanding of that. Also, my German is a bit rusty, but I do have understanding of German. Since I understand that this position requires relocating in Germany, so I felt that this unique skill will be very helpful.
Okay, wonderful. And can you tell me, what is one thing that you would never do?
Never do?
Yes.
I will never do illegal things.
Okay. Okay. And when you say illegal thing, can you give me a more specific example?
For example, drugs or violation things.
Okay, I see. No problem. Can you walk me through maybe the longest day that you've experienced working